Today I'm going to work on one of my appliances. This happens to be a bread baker, but I'll show you what's the problem. Okay, so I'm going to flip it around here. Okay, this appliance is dangerous because look at the fire. You see it broke right here. So before it starts a fire, I'm going to repair it. So I'm just going to show you how to fix it. So first of all, we're going to flip it around. Okay, and I'm going to remove. All I'm going to be using is a Phillips screwdriver. I'm going to be removing this guy, here, 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 here. Basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be fixing this thing right here. So I'm going to be removing the back panel. I'll show you. Okay, so they're all removed but one. Just be careful when you remove the last screw. It's a good thing to do is to hold the back panel while you unscrew it. A good little tip. Take a little, I took a little one of these so to put all the screws right here so I won't lose any. So okay, so I'm going to try to put yeah, so I'm going to hold it. Okay, so make sure nothing pops out. So I'm going to be removing the last screw. Okay, so I'm going to be removing this panel right here. Okay, so you can see right here, this we're going to set aside. Okay, so you can see right now I don't have access yet to the electrical part, which I will be soon. All I'll be removing is, since I want to remove this this back plate, I'm trying to hold to see the screws. Okay, so I'm going to removing this. I'm going to remove the screws right here. There's a tightening screw right here to remove this guy, to remove the belt, and I'll be back. In order to remove this piece, what I've done is on this right here, this pulley right here, there's a little shaft. See right here, there's a little Phillips head. I removed it, and I removed the belt that was in here. I took it apart, and in order to remove this, hopefully lighting will be good, but inside the bucket, yeah, I can see it. There's one Phillips screw right here and one right here. And when you remove these screws, what's going to happen is this panel here, I'm going to just toss everything aside. I'm going to flip it around and see right here. I'm going to open it. This is the electrical part. I'm going to toss it aside. This is where, see, and this is finally where I want to get at. So in order to fix this, I'm going to remove it. This is just you need two hands just to unpop it. You know what I might do? I'll get my tripod. See, like this model, guys. This is it's one piece. This is molded into the wires. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to pull out the wire on either side. So I'm going to try to pull it inside for here. So I doubt that it's going to work, but I'm going to try it anyways. So I'm pulling as hard as I can. No. Okay, so I can't do this, so that's fine. So what I'm going to do is, this is a bit technical, but I'm going to cut the wires right here. I'm going to take a drill bit. I'm going to drill a hole inside because I want to reuse this thing because we use this thing often. So I'm going to show you what I'll be doing to get this thing going again. So first of all, I'm going to take cutters. I'm going to cut the wire right here. So, and that's okay. So I tried to pull out. I'm going to try again. Geez, no success, but that's fine. So what I'll do is I'll show you what I'm going to be doing with this. So I'll move on to my my tool section, and I'll be there shortly. So to get this thing going again, because if I let it be, see how it is right now. So eventually, what's going to happen is the other side is going to break, and it's going to spark and catch on fire, and I'm going to prevent this. Something else you could do is, if you don't have a drill bit, what you can do is prevent the wire from going out here. What you can do is you can make a knot, like this, and just make sure you leave yourself enough room here to fix the power cable, the power outlet, and just put it like this. So by doing the knot right here, what's going to prevent from doing is going to prevent the cable from moving side to side. And something else that you could do is, if you're going this way, you just take a little tie wrap, like one of these, and to prevent the cable from going side to side, side to side, side to side, from like this, you just take a little tie wrap, you work your way around it, just like that right here, and you just tie it. So that way, by tying it, and this is the cable inside, so you just reconnect it, and she's be going back again. So anyway, so thanks for watching this little tip. Okay guys, I'm ready. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start slowly. I'm going to puncture this, and just like that, I'm going to go center. Okay, so I got it. Okay, so I drilled a hole inside. I know this is plastics, but that's okay. So the next step is just to put the cable through here. So then it's going to stay. See what I'm going to be doing? This little guy right here. So then, like this, I'm going to strip the cables. Just to make sure though that before you insert the cable inside, see, I went sideways, but that's okay. So this is the interior of the machine, and this is the exterior. So this is the outlet. So I'm going to squeeze. I'm going to put these together. So put this aside, and I'm going to work this guy inside. So I'm almost there. Sorry about this. I'm almost there. I got one through. Voila. See, I got it now. So stay tuned. Alright, so I do have this piece right here. See what I've done? It's not centered, but that's okay. So I've stripped the wires right here and inside the box also, to make sure that you do reconnect the same wires at the same spot. I hope the camera picks it up, but one wire is always like this. It either has lines, different color lines, or not. In this instance, it does not. So one has little ridges on it, like this is the one right here. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. And this one is straight. So just make sure that you do reconnect the same ones, like inside the box. Like I'm going to check. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a knot right here, just like that. Okay, I'm going to make it tight. And this little guy, I'm going to squeeze it. Before I squeeze it right in, I'm going to let myself a bit of room to fix it. So okay, so this is the striped one, and this one also right here. So I'm going to twist these together. A good way to twist them together is go like this, underneath, like this here, and then leave a bit of room, like a 1/4 inch each side, and then you twist one on top of the other. So I twist this one like this and the other one like this. So by doing it that way, what it does, it creates a very, very strong connection. And also, if you want to make it even stronger, you could solder this shut down. But it doesn't really matter if you do solder or not, because this is not a commercial machine. It's home use, so it doesn't need to be as sturdy. So just tying down the cables like that, and then of course with a bit of electrical tape. I do have some here. This is green, but that's okay. Make sure that you try to use the good electrical tape when you do stuff like this. See this guy right here? This is you can see 3M Tempflex. This is really good electrical tape. So I'm going to take just 2 small pieces, about 3 inches long, and I'm going to start about 1/2 inch down the end on just a small angle, and then as I twist, it goes, and I make sure that it's really stuck on. So I work it. See, I just go over the edge like maybe a quarter of an inch at a time, but that's fine. That's the way I want it. Again, with this little piece right here, I'll do it again slowly so you can see, like this. Sorry about that. And I stick it, I flip it around. See here, I'm over the edge about a quarter of an inch. And again, I stick it real good. And again, see here, maybe a quarter of an inch, an eighth maybe, but that's fine. Keep on going. Okay, and make sure that these guys, because this is electrical stuff, want to make sure that nothing comes undone and it stays very secure. I'm going to do this again, a few turns. Cut this guy, the tire wrap thing right here, and this, we're going to squeeze it back. This may need a bit of muscle. Voila. Okay, so I'm done right here. The nut, I don't want this to move, so I'm going to use this tire wrap right here. I'm going to tie it down. Make sure that this thing doesn't come underneath because this plate sits on top, so it won't fit. So when you put it, doesn't need to be that tight. The small edge here, I'm going to cut it. These need. They had better days, eh? Okay, to put this back together. This is pretty heavy. Okay, so I have to realign the two screws in the bottom. So the first screws that I have to put back is the two in the bottom that I took out. These little guys are right here. And I'm going to reinstall them. Sorry I have to end this video. My battery is almost dead. But before the battery dies, I'll put all the screws back together and I'll show you the finished product. So if you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up or click right here on the bread box to subscribe. So thanks for watching. Guys, in order to get the two screws, these little guys, inside properly, what I've done is I've just made sure that it was in the proper spot, and then I just used like these screws temporarily to screw it in so it's going to fit better. So now that I don't need these anymore, well, that's okay. I continue assembling. So the belt, the way it goes, it's going to go like this. Just remember the grooves go on the outside. We're going to put it back the way it was. So this little guy is going to need a bit of convincing, but that's okay. I'll get it. So I'm going to stand up to get a bit more force. This it's pretty hard to get back in. So my suggestion is the screw right here in the bottom. I'm going to take it back. Unscrew it a bit so it's going to give you more room. Okay. So now I have it. So she goes like this, and the belt like this. A good little trick: you take yourself a flathead screwdriver and go gently on the edge of the nut right here. Voila, I have it. So okay, so you know what? Oops. It goes like this. I had it, but that's okay. I'll get it again. Yeah, it was like that. The screw was on the outside. That's okay. I did it once. I'll do it again. Okay, so just like this, or I was lucky to get it the first time so easily. Now she won't, but it's okay. I'll get it. she's getting there. She's getting there. Oh, I almost got it. Voila, she's in. Okay, so the rest is basically make sure to retighten this screw right here. And I'm going to put it all back together. Guys, the moment of truth. Okay, so just I'll show you. See the cable right here? This is what I just fixed. This thing right here. So this is the cable, as you can see. No tricks to this. So I'm going to hook it back. I'm going to put this closer. Hold on. So I'm going to hook it back. Oops. Other side. What success! She's on again. So I just extended the life of this appliance by fixing this little thing for another couple of years, because this is almost 10 years old. So she's going to last another maybe 10 years old, this little fixing thing that I've just done. So thanks for watching.